Oh, hello there. It's Lone Elemental Cross. In all the glory that this old game from 2003 still has to offer, even today. Now, why am I doing this semi-fourth wall breaking video with my own personal Jedi Academy model? An update, as I have owed you all one for quite some time now. Now, the first and most important thing, the thing that drew you all to my channels in the first place, Star Wars Displaced Among Worlds. What's going on with it, you may ask? To keep a long story short, personal things in my life happened, as does everybody, and there's a conflict. Star Wars as a series as a whole is changing for the better. On the life part, let's just say I am in a much better place now than when I first came up with the series. It was a product of a very dark and dreary time in my life, where I thought I wouldn't get anywhere, that I would be stuck where I was forever. Thankfully, that was not the case. And now, I am in a much, much better place now, both physically and mentally. As for Displaced Among Worlds itself, I'm gonna give that series one more try. And I'm gonna make it as a one-off series. This is to make sure I can get the series finished, as that is what drew you all to the channel in the first place. So I want to deliver on that promise. But after this, if any, and I mean any, quote-unquote, sequel trilogy characters appear in any of my machinimas going forward, they are going to be rewritten and revamped to fit the actual timeline of Star Wars pre-buyout. And yes, this includes Ben Solo, if he is ever used. Even though, personally, I myself can relate to the character of Ben Solo on some level, upon many viewing of the scenes he was in throughout that train wreck of attempt to create sequels to George Lucas's masterpieces, I came to the conclusion that many others have come to over the years. His redemption does not work in the long run. I do know that in many fictional stories, there are characters that kill their family members and ultimately seek redemption for what they did. One such character that I know of that goes through that is Siegfried Stauffen from the Soul Calibur series. If you know who this is, then you know. The difference, however, between Ben Solo and Siegfried is that Siegfried earned his redemption after many trials against Nightmare and Soul Edge. Ben Solo's was just dropped in his lap for the sake of whatever the plot T-Ross was. Not only that, they committed what, in my opinion, is an atrocity to Star Wars itself by essentially killing him off and ending the Skywalker bloodline. That is a big no! No matter what, you do not kill off the series' titular characters. You don't. On top of that, how Ben's redemption doesn't work is how he kills Han Solo. He intentionally did it. If he, say, did it by accident, or, as I suggested in episode 4.5 of the original Displaced Among Worlds run, then Ben redeeming himself would have merit. But you cannot redeem someone who intentionally kills a family member. It just doesn't work. Now, that aside, the whole quote-unquote sequel trilogy is a mess. Made by a certain Karen, whom had too much of an ego and didn't have any legit credit to her name. and she was too fascinated by Twilight for her own good. Okay, excuse me. Now, I can safely say, on the Metal Gear side, I'm still going to continue that. The reason why I haven't done a new episode yet, especially because we're so close to the debut of Venom Snake, is more of a hardware side of things. My graphics card, even though it's holding for now, is a nearly 5-year-old RX 1080. My CPU is an old AMD, not too old, late 2010s, but that too needs to be replaced, as that too is nearly 5 years old. Once I get those two things sorted out, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Untold Phantoms, will resume. As for when things will happen, I do not know. I am still trying to figure things out, as in real life has been my main priority in recent months. All I can say is that it will not be the same as before, and I hope that it will not be an issue for anyone who enjoys my content. So, with all that said and done, this is Lone Elemental Cross. May the Force be with you, always.